Good evening and welcome Grade 3-4 parents. Tonight's information evening we will be covering technology in schools. First we'll break it down. What is technology? Next we'll move on to what does technology mean in the context of the school? Lastly we will cover how is technology seen in a classroom environment? So what is technology? This may sound like a simple statement, but so many different terms are used these days or have been used in the past. When I was in school, it was referred to computer science, back when computers were still the same size as a wall. Now it has evolved into technologies. When you think of the term technologies, most people visualize tools, gadgets, toys, machines, and other physical devices. Less often we think of the system, organization, and knowledge that is technology. It is these technologies that assist humans as well as other species to adapt and control their environments. So what does technology mean in the context of the school? As educators, we are mandated to teach technology as a core learning area. Technology is described in two distinct subjects within the Australian curriculum: design and technologies, in which students use design thinking and technologies to generate and produce designed solutions for authentic needs and opportunities. The second subject is digital technologies, in which students use computational thinking and information systems to define, design and implement digital solutions. The two technology strands are interrelated, and when developing teaching and learning programs, teachers combine aspects of the strands within a subject in different ways to provide students with learning experiences, not only meet their needs, but their interests. It is within each classroom that teachers differentiate the teaching to support multiple intelligences and different learning styles of all students. In the 3-4 class, one way in which the teachers differentiate is by using peripheral devices to support the learning of all students, such as screen magnifiers for those with vision problems and speakers or headsets for those with hearing difficulties. Another way in which information and communication technology has been brought into the classroom is through pedagogy, such as the flipped classroom approach. This is where pre-recorded lectures or lessons are viewed at home, and traditional homework activities are undertaken within the classroom environment so as the teacher can foster and support learning. By flipping the traditional classroom model, students are introduced to concepts at home, and teachers extend that knowledge within the classroom environment. As a 3-4 teacher, I structure and support the learning and development of all my students. When planning any lesson, such as a technology lesson, I must consider the purpose of the exercise, consider the ability of my students, consider the interests of my students, then support their learning and development with technologies that are of relevance to them. As part of the 3-4 curriculum, students are to explore software applications that may be used within the wider community. Examples from last year's class include Kakao, an online brainstorming software designed to support the connection of ideas. Individually and as a class, students mapped their learning and exploration of topics. This activity catered for visual and creative learners. Another software that we used was Copy, an online Dropbox. Students were able to publish, share and submit their work samples. This was a small group activity where students went online, edited and proved their work and submitted it as a small group. This activity provided students with a sense of ownership and pride for their work. The final assessment for last year's 3-4 class was a software presentation using an online software application of the student's choice. One such software used was a program called Powtoon, an online presentation software where students can use and integrate stickers, recordings, music, and video to create a presentation to share. Students were asked to publish their results and share them with the wider.
Created using Powtoon.